What's up, baby? Nah, it ain't like that. I appreciate what you do, baby. Shit, who am I to judge?
Hey you guys, this is your girl Jasmine Yvonne coming to you guys today to do my initial thoughts slash 1 month kind of update on this hair that has been in my head from a company of Aliexpress called Soft Enjoy Hair. I know it has been, oh my gosh, it has been a month since I have filmed a video, and I'm so sorry about that, but literally everything in the world that I love dearly to my heart electronic wise was broken. My phone broke, my screen cracked, and then my camera on my phone stopped working, and then my computer was broken. I have a Mac and that junk was just through with, so I had to get that fixed. So pretty much I have been in the dark, and I'm so sorry, but I missed you guys. I hope that you guys miss me too. Sad lips. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so pretty much I've had this hair in my head for an entire month. I got this hair about 4 weeks ago, and I received 3 bundles of the Brazilian body wave hair, and the inch is 24, so all 3 of my bundles were 24 inches. I also received a closure from them, and this is the closure right here. I did not install this closure because it was 10 inch and it was too short. It just did not look right, so I installed it, but then I ended up taking it off. This is just how the closure looks. This is the size. It's not that big of a closure, but it was still pretty nice. It had really nice hair that was on the closure. It came with a already parted middle part. The knots were not bleached though, which I was a little bummed about, but for the most part the hair on the closure was really nice. The texture, like the wave pattern, you can see that it has like a body wave look to it, but it's just so short that you can't really see it. But I really like this closure, and hopefully I can wear it with another unit, but it was just too short with this hair. The hair was 24 inches and just 10 inches was way too short, but I really like the closure, and it's really nice, as you guys can see. It was really pretty hair. This is the part. So yeah, the closure is really nice, but I will be saving this for later. Oh, I was trying to make sure I didn't land the word crazy. Okay, we're good. I showed you guys a picture at the beginning of the video on how the hair arrived to me. The hair was really gorgeous. It was really pretty. It had a really nice kind of texture to it. It was like an S-curl type of effect, so I was really happy with how the hair had arrived to me and how I received it, so I was really happy about that. When I first opened the hair, like unboxed it, things of that sort, the hair was wrapped up in clear packaging, and it had like a little white sticker on the side of it that had the inches and the texture and the color. One thing I noticed about the hair was that it had gray hair pieces in it. It had short and long pieces in it, which led me to believe that the hair was not processed, which I was really happy about. When you get virgin hair, one thing to look for is that does it have gray hair pieces. Gray hair pieces is like an instant, it's not processed kind of thing that should go off in your mind, because when it's like, usually some companies, they'll dye the hair and do other stuff to it so that each of your bundles is the same color, but you don't really want that. You know your hair is unprocessed when all your bundles are different colors, and maybe it's a dark brown, another is light brown, another is like kind of almost black, and it has gray hair in it. Now I know some of y'all are probably like, ew, I don't want gray hair in my head, like I already got gray hair and I don't want to add no more gray hair. But you can always just put a hair, you know, color over and things of that sort. But I'd rather do that than get the hair already processed and it doesn't last as long as it could if it wasn't processed. I washed the hair, co-washed it when I first received it, and one thing I noticed when I first washed the hair and things of that sort is that the texture did not go away. The texture stayed. It wasn't as defined and strong and like as wavy as it was when I first received it, but it still had that body wave look to it. It still looked really nice. I was really happy about that. I just did not want it to go completely straight, so that was another good thing that I was happy about. So from first glance and first initial, you know, thoughts on the hair was really good. So since installing this hair, when I first installed the hair for the first like 2 weeks, the hair was pretty perfect for me. I didn't get like any tangling whatsoever. Even back here, I didn't get any matting. I did get shedding, but it was very minimum shedding, and I didn't really experience the shedding until I started to apply heat on the hair, like flat ironing and curling it just to see how it would act. That's when I began to see a little bit of shedding, but it was very minimum. It was nothing noticeable at all. But as far as tangling and shedding, I did not receive it at all. with this hair. I did straighten it when I first got it, and it did get bone straight, but I just like to wear it in its natural state or wavy. I got these curls just by going over it a little bit with the curling wand and then brushing it out. But when I first received it, I had really no issues except for a little bit of shedding, and that was pretty much it. So now coming to like the end, like the month, having this hair in for an entire month, I do experience a little bit of tangling and a little bit more shedding. I don't get any matting. Like matting, if you guys don't know matting and tangling, matting is like when your hair looks like dreadlocks, and tangling is just when you kind of have a difficult time running your fingers through your hair without, you know, catching any little nicks and ticks and things like that. So yeah, so as this month has kind of began to come to a close, I have noticed that I do get a little bit more tangling and a little bit more shedding. I still don't get any matting, but I do get a little bit more tangling, especially in this back area. It's not that bad. I really get it only when I don't sleep with a bonnet. At first I did not receive it at all, but as time progressed, I haven't not been sleeping with a bonnet at all. So I have been getting a little bit more tangling in this back area when I wake up, and also towards the ends. I really believe that it's just because the hair is dried out because I have not been wrapping it. And if you guys did not know, when you don't sleep with a bonnet, like a silk bonnet or a silk pillowcase, it can dry your hair out. So usually if you don't sleep with the bonnet for like a month or so, you will notice that your hair will kind of look a little dry, or it will start to be a little stiff on you, or that it will start to shed and tingle a little bit more. So a good just co-wash will fix that right up, or a good just washing will fix that right up. So I think that's just the issue that I'm experiencing, is that I just need to wash it and co-wash it. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with this hair whatsoever. I absolutely love this hair. It looks really natural. A lot of people have been telling me like, oh my gosh, your real hair is so pretty. Like, people think it's my hair, especially how I've been wearing it. I feel like people just think it's mine. Like, I look at girls and they be looking at me like, is that her hair or not? Like I'm so lame. Oh my gosh. I feel like it looks really natural. It has a really natural luster to it. Like, if you're natural or if you have permed hair, this hair will blend so good with your hair because it just looks so natural. It looks kind of thick and coarse, but it's not too shiny. It's like that perfect kind of shininess and luster to it that makes it look really, really natural, which I absolutely love about this hair. It curls good. It holds the curl really good. I haven't curled my hair in like a week and a half. I just curled today because I was filming, but I haven't curled my hair in a long time, and it will hold a curl pretty much for a while. So altogether, this is one of my new favorite Aliexpress hair companies because the quality is really, really good. It did shed and it did tangle a little bit more than when I first received it. So I do have to go through the tangling and detangling every morning, but I do believe that if I just wash it and co-wash it, that will help a lot with that situation. So if you guys want to check this out for yourself, I will make sure to leave all the information below, their links and all that good stuff like that. So make sure that you guys check that out before you go. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you follow me on my Instagram to keep up with me. Check the description box for all my information. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.